Yo, what's good? What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Let's get into this. So, Charleston White was on Clubhouse yesterday with Wack 100. And for the first time in Clubhouse history, somebody got the best of Wack 100. Now, everybody's saying, they upset about, Charleston White. One thing I'm going to say, listen, I respect anybody that keeps the same energy, that stands on their square, that doesn't budge and believes in something and is willing to die for it and argue about it, whatever the case may be. And Charleston White is one of those people. Now, I don't agree with everything he says. I don't think I agree with everything that anybody says. My mom, nobody. There's always going to be things that we disagree on, right? But his overall message, if you weed through the bullshit and get out your feelings and really listen to what that man says, he's not lying. He's not lying about nothing that he really says. Now, is his delivery off? Is his delivery harsh? Yes, but he does that for the shock value to get people to do what I'm doing now, to talk about it. But him and Wack 100 were going back and forth about a whole bunch of shit. Basically, the only thing that Wack 100 could pretty much discuss intelligently, which is LA politics and gang politics, because when it comes to other things, he doesn't seem to fucking, I guess he knows a little bit about the music industry, whatever, but he swears that he's a lawyer. He's one of those dudes, he's a jailhouse lawyer. He's one of those dudes that'll tell you to take it to trial, and you'll get 1,000 years listening to that motherfucker, for real. There's a bunch of them in there. Anybody that's been in jail know what I'm talking about. He one of them dudes. He always know what he's talking about. He know a dude that went through this and the same thing, and if he would have did what he told him to do, he would have been home and all this shit, so you should do it. And he land your ass in jail for 100 years. But that being said, they were going back and forth about the gang politics, and Charleston White was basically saying that, listen, the gang culture is detrimental to society. It doesn't bring really anything good. Yes, there are gang members that are trying to do the right thing, that are out there trying to do toy drives and all these other things. Fine, but this often comes after 20 years of them harassing and terrorizing neighborhoods. It takes them 20 years for them to come full circle and say, oh shit, damn, me killing whoever that I killed to land me in jail for 15 years, that was fucked up. Me robbing and doing all this. So now let me go out and give some turkeys and some toys and all this shit and make it all better. I'll give them credit for at least trying to better and move forward. You can't do nothing about the yesterday, but you do a whole lot about tomorrow and moving forward. But he was basically saying that, listen, he doesn't support it, and listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say that what he said is right, because he said, for the dude Slim 400, he could rest in piss and all that. Listen, I don't know that man. I'm not gonna say that about anybody that I don't know personally. That's an awful thing to say. That's reserved for people that I genuinely hate. But he genuinely hates gangs because they're out here terrorizing, committing all type of crimes in the community, and they were in theory started to help the community, to protect the community, but the protector quickly became the oppressor, because that's what's happening in a lot of these communities. These gang members are out there with no direction, no leaders, no nothing, just running rampant and basically ransacking and doing raping and pillaging and burning the whole fucking streets. And this is from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast. Like I said, if you get out your feelings, if you really take a look at what this man was saying, he was not lying not one bit. Like you said, all the OGs, you can't blame the OGs. The person asked him, who do you blame, the OGs or all this? He said he can't blame the OGs, because the OGs weren't teachers. They don't know how to teach. They didn't know how to teach you to be a father. They had to teach you how to stay in school and all that shit. All they knew was violence, drugs, and all this other shit. So that's what they teach. So you can't blame them. You blame the mindset, the culture. People need to get out of this negative culture, this negative frame of mind, and understand that changes are going to be easy and changes are going to be instantaneous. But you have to work towards it day by day. And I think that's his overall message. And of course, him and Wack 100 went back and forth, because Wack 100 feels that he has, he knows everything about everything. And he shut him down. And I respect Charleston White. So look, man, my overall message is, the dude is, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff he says. I agree with a lot of it's 50-50. It's give and take. But before you start judging and jumping out the window and talking shit, Give the man a chance. Listen to what he says, and come to your own decision. Don't let nobody else influence your decision. Anyway, to the next time, y'all be good out there. Peace.